The topic is your software powered by AI, or does your software has an AI? Like Siddharth has said, and I guess couple of days back, Mr. Narayan Murthy has made a statement saying it has become a fashion in India to talk about AI in everything. So I'm being very uh, shameless today. I am gonna deliver another topic on AI today. Sorry, Mr. Narayan Murthy. Hope no Narayan Murthy is harmed in this topic, but I'm gonna go anyways. So as we know nowadays, every single software is powered by AI. Almost all the smartphones have AI camera in it. Every filter is powered by AI. Every software has a chat functionality in it. Today, the mails are summarized by AI. The mails are elaborated, rewritten, uh, made well grammatically corrected by AI. The photos are fixed and beautified by AI. So AI today is doing a lot of things today. For the users, it's very easy and a sweet cake of pie to have this kind of things in their software. But for the industry, it comes with its own hurdles and its own challenges. So today's topic is from the industry perspective, the IT guys perspective, from the perspective of people, you and me, the developers, uh, the the industrialists, and all these kinds of people. So before we go ahead, I have a very important question to ask all of you, and I want you guys to answer this question. क्या आपके टूथपेस्ट में नमक है?
नहीं, मेरे टूथपेस्ट पे नहीं है.
Only the people who brush every day is gonna answer this question. Okay, so jokes apart, if you remember a couple of years ago, we used to have this kind of an advertisement on TV. A lady, a news reporter coming through any corner of your house, jumping into your washroom and asking you, क्या आपके toothpaste में नमक है? People used to get very tweaky about this kind of question. This is not relevant to us, but this question is relevant to us. This is the same version of the same question, but for the IT industry. क्या आपके सॉफ्टवेयर में AI है? And you may have the same reaction to this कि मेरे टूथपेस्ट में नमक इतना जरूरी क्यों है? Similarly, you will think that why my software even need an AI in it? But today, AI has become like an emblem that your software needs to be felt valuable. It's a check that says that the software is relevant in 2025. It's a check that says my software is better than the other non-AI powered softwares. But is it really the case? Is the question that we are going to answer today. So I'll move ahead. So let's move a couple of years back and let's look at this artificial intelligence as a whole from the perspective of the entire world. Couple of decades back, when the artificial intelligence equivalence was humanoid robots, the robots which look like human, designed to perform tasks that humans do. You must have seen a couple of movies where these kinds of robotic figures are showcased. These are designed to clean your dishes, do your household work, maybe ride the car for you or something. And most of the time, what we have saw or what we have seen is these robots were very dumb. The tasks that they were used to do were not even equal to human, but they were never near to what a human could have done. Simple tasks like walking or picking up something from a table was felt impossible for these kinds of robots. Although they had all these advancements that we should have thought of a couple of decades ago, but that was still a dumb version of a human, I would say, in simple words. Let's move a couple of years ahead. What we had in real life, not in movies, we had Sophia. Sophia, as you know, is the first AI enabled robot who was accepted as a citizen of a country. We have robotic arms solving the Rubik cubes. We had the traffic cameras scanning how many cars are on the road, in what direction they are moving, what is their speed, for how long the green light should turn on, and when the red light should go on. So these kinds of managed events that we had being driven by AI. This is what the scientific community was thinking of and doing of. Nobody was there using Sophia, talking to Sophia. Nobody was solving their Rubik's Cube or having competitions with these robotic arms. Or in India, we never had a traffic camera or traffic control system managed by AI. This was happening in the scientific community, but in real life, people like you and me were having something like this. If you have seen the movie Terminator, this is what we were having through in 1990, late 1990s to 2019. So if you have watched the Terminator movie, this is again the advanced version of a futuristic AI-enabled robo who is trying to colonize the earth, wipe out all the human population there, because the robo thinks that the humans are not smart enough, even to the extent that humans are hazardous to the planet that they live on. The very creator species of these robotics or the AI enabled things. Now, when we had looked at these kinds of movie, the portrayals of AI where it is gonna overpower us, it's gonna take our jobs, it's gonna eat us, it's gonna wipe us out, and think that AI enabled robots are better than us in every sense. If you look closely, this robo had teeth. I mean, what in the universe a AI powered robo need teeth for? If you saw the movie, Terminator loses its skin, its bones, its flesh, and everything, but keeps its teeth. This is the kind of portrayal that we were looking for, where people were get scared of these robots. That's why the adoption of AI started from 1940 and took us so many years just to have something called a chat GPT that everyday user can use in day in and day out. Let's go a time frame further. When we stopped thinking about AI as robos, when AI minus robo became the new AI, people were thinking something like this. Designers, the algorithm writers, the developers were writing algorithms to identify objects, animals, food dishes, anything. But now the thing was going like this. You write a algorithm to identify cat, which identifies cat as a dogs, and that's where the people were struggling even today. That's the situation which we are living in right now. I'll give you an example. Here is a simple question for you. If I tell you that I have a 10 liters of bottle and a 5-liter bottle, and I have some amount of water and I want to measure 5 liters water, how do I do that? What do you think I should do to just measure 5 liters of water? I just put it in the 5-liter bottle, right? Why is this even a question that is asked, right? What a dumb question. You have water, you have 5-liter bottle, you just put the water in the bottle and you have 5 liters of water. But to the earlier version of ChatGPT, a couple of months ago, I asked the same question to it, and this is the answer ChatGPT has given. First of all, it was a 4-step process. ChatGPT asked me to fill the 10-liter bottle completely. Now the 10-liter bottle has 10 liters and the 5-liter bottle is empty because I haven't filled it. Now ChatGPT asked me to pour the water from 10-liter bottle to a 5-liter bottle until it's full. Now 5-liter has the 5 liters and 10-liter bottle has 5 liters remaining. Empty the 5-liter bottles, which I just filled, and now pour the remaining 5 liters from the 10-liter bottle into a 5-liter bottle. And there you go. You have successfully measured 5 liters. This seems like a very dumb answer. Even a 5-year-old would not say this. But that was how the Chat GPT was few months ago. Today, you go ahead and to the latest version of Chat GPT, you ask this question, it will give you a better answer. It will say, just use the 5-liter bottle and do that. This gives you two perspectives. There are many projects, many products who are still using the earlier version of ChatGPT just because it's cheaper, just because it's free, and all the data that is getting processed, all the actions that are getting took are measured out of that model. Today, the model that we have is a lot smarter. I mean, it's at least 5 times, 10 times smarter than what it was earlier. At the same time frame, when I asked this question to ChatGPT, I have asked the same question to Llama. If you know, Llama is the Meta developed LLM model, which was open source, which is still open source. And this is the answer that I got. A less dumb answer, I would say, still not as good as what the newest version of Llama or ChatGPT even answer. But that was how it was happening. And it's an 8 billion parameter instruction Llama 3 model, which was latest few months ago. So if AI looks like this, and if most of our softwares are relying on cheaper versions of AI, which are being available open source to a lot of the projects which are depending on these kinds of AI, would you feel so proud in saying that, yes, my software has AI in it? Your answers would be mixed. Some of you will say that, okay, the problem that I'm trying to solve needs AI. Some of you will say that the problem that I'm trying to solve may not need AI, but I know that including AI in my software adds an emblem on my software that, okay, my software is AI powered. So what is the conclusion that we derive from all of this? Can we say that don't use AI in your software unless and until you don't need it? So that way you may never discover even the possibilities of your software growing towards the direction of an artificial intelligent enabled piece of software. Can I say that try to find a problem first that is not solvable by everything other than AI, and then only use AI for that? Or should I say always use AI to solve problems first, and if not, then move towards something else? Today, if you look at the investor community, all the new startups that are coming up, all the new chats that are happening today, even the software which don't even need AI or don't even use AI, uh, they are powered by AIs. The smartphone cameras have AI camera in it just because it identifies your face and beautifies it, removes the uh, noise and everything, and just makes your face look good. Is that an AI? A few months ago, I have seen an advertisement from one of the smartphone makers. I would not name it, but it's the photo feature that you take. If you are taking picture of a group and you are missing in the photo because you are taking the picture, you can take the picture, keep a slot empty. Other person would come in, hold the phone, you go and stand in that empty slot, take another picture, and those two pictures are mixed up. Now you have a picture in movement which never happened. Not all of these people were present at that time and that particular place physically. So that gives me another question: what is a photo if it's not a capture of a real life moment that happened? So the conclusion is, if this is the question that was asked to us a couple of years ago, I would say yes, my software was powered by AI because AI can do a lot of cool things, and I want my software to be cool. As a startup founder or as a person who is potentially looking for investors in their software or maybe looking for a sponsored project, I would say if the market demands it, I would say yes, because I need to be surviving in the market. But in the other sense, going towards a sustainable future or sustainable software which is driven by AI, I would say my software is powered by AI because my software needs AI. So coming back to the conclusion, guys, I would say it depends on every software, it depends on every application, and it depends on the wiseness that a particular software product owner would put in that software to answer that question. Uh, and that's pretty much it from my side for today.